Walk, Don't Run. It's been now over 50 years since the Ventures recorded this wonderful song, and yet guitarists are still wanting to learn it. Now, back when I was learning to play guitar, about 1961 and 1962, this was the ultimate thing. If you could play Walk, Don't Run and sound like the Ventures, you were there. And indeed, my buddy Al and I did just that. We became the Bitones, and we would play teen hops and parties, and we'd do songs like Walk, Don't Run, and the girls would swoon, and we'd make $15 to $20 a night a piece, which back then was a lot of money for a teenager, and it was cool. Now, young guys are hearing today and say, yeah, it's a 50-year-old song, but it's so cool, I'd like to learn it. And old guys like me who put away the guitars are coming back and saying, you know, I'd like to learn to play that again, or maybe I'd like to learn to play it finally. So that's the purpose of this video, is to show you how to play Walk, Don't Run. Now, it's not difficult. There are nuances, things like finger vibrato and a little bit of chord structure added to the melody that enrich it, that pick up Bob vocals' unique style. But you don't have to start with that. You can sound really, really good just playing the basic one-note melody. I'm going to show you how to do that, and also show you a few of the nuances which you'll be able to add. The key thing is to spend the time practicing it, playing over and over and over again until it becomes comfortable and automatic. Now to start, let me put on a rhythm track and play you Walk, Don't Run. Sweet song, isn't it? Now I'm going to switch over to the camera closer to the fingers and actually go through it note by note with you. And then it's just a matter of you practicing it and mastering it. Enjoy. Now to the simple fingering and playing. The song Walk, Don't Run is very closely connected to its introductory chord structure, which actually runs through a good part of the song. A minor, G, F, and E played to this rhythm. And then vocal comes in with the lead, which starts on the third string, open, and then goes to the second fret, the A. And then it jumps to the fifth string, fourth string, third string, second string, the C, open, A on the third string, and then it repeats. And here it changes. again. Now it goes down to the 6th string. C chord. A minor chord. Now what you're doing here is you're going to an F. It was a bar. But for convenience, we're going to play just this way in the position usually used for an open E string, but upper fret, so it's an F. And it's the 3rd, 4th, and 5th strings. Go down, but start on the 2nd string. Now you're going to an A minor chord with the starting of the B. And now to the 4th string. And then it begins over again. And that is the entire first melody. So I'm going to play it for you again, this time up closer to speed, and watch it. Now, to add flavor to it, as I mentioned, vocal included some chord structure in it. And this is something you don't need to do right away, but it's something to work towards. Going back to the melody again. Notice here, little finger tremolo. Now here he goes to the chord. He's building on the chord, playing the 2nd and 3rd strings. And then back to single string again. Hammer. Notice the chords. And that really is all there is to walk, don't run. The nuances, the finger tremolo, that adds a lot to it, but you don't have to do that right away. The chords, the adds to it, but you don't need to do that right away. If you play the single note, you're on your way. The real key here is practice. Practice and practice and practice. Play it over and over and over again until it becomes so comfortable that you can start feeling those nuances. That here, as in most music, is the key to mastering the song.